All right. Let's do this. So we are trying to get live. There we go. That should work. So we are live here, and we have a 9-box baseball break. There's only 3 teams left. Again, 20 hits total in this one. 19 of them will be of the autograph variety. So we got a couple boxes of 2020 archive snapshots, a 2020 Bowman hobby box, 2021 Donruss hobby box, a TriStar Platinum Baseball, 2 boxes of Inception, and some prospecting material with Prism Draft and Leaf Ultimate Draft. Considering the finishing moves being eerie familiar, I mean, really the only major difference between Samoa Joe and Taz is their size. Let's face it. Very similar wrestling styles, attitudes with the chip on the shoulder. Yeah, it's pretty much the same situation, and the chemistry's there too. It's not like JR and the King or anything like that, but I think it's a very good comparable. And the question is, will Joe be able to make any kind of a major comeback? I mean, he's not a spring chicken either. Know what I'm saying? So, again, last 3 teams are coming up at the bottom of the screen here. The Padres are 65. The Mariners are 60. The Giants are 70. You have until the first hit shows up to tell me you want to jump in. Otherwise, the rest goes to the house. And most will likely be for sale. And for some reason, I can't pull up the restream chat. So if anybody's on Twitch saying anything, I'm completely unaware. YouTube, I can't see the comments either. So I don't know. I need some technological upgrades, but before I go through all that with software, I need to upgrade the hardware too. What was it? 2017 National was when I upgraded the computer here. Well, I don't know. I'm a big fan of those Muppets. I think JR's become a little bit more of a shill guy, which he wasn't in the past. I felt like he had been more of a tell it like it is. Got a nice parallel to start things off. Yeah, we're going to start off with Bowman. Why not? Least amount of hits in the box. So give you the most opportunity to go after one of these remaining teams. Also scrolling again is our definitive break. We got a box of Topps Series 1 in that mix, so that way everybody gets some cards as well. Braves are 125, Orioles 65, Red Sox 110, so are the White Sox. Nationals are 150, Reds are 80, Indians are 40, Rockies are 50, Astros are 65, Dodgers are 85, Marlins 28, A's 95. Phillies 195, Pirates 75, Giants 125, Mariners 120, the Rays are 45, the Rangers are 55, Blue Jays are 65. And I have the first hit in my hand. So, VJ, what team did you end up with? Let's see. I can copy and paste that in here real quick. Where the hell did it go? Trying to find it. There we go. I got it.
Oh, all right. These shovels are not.
So, yeah, you know, if everybody's name didn't come up as anonymous, I would have on my phone the YouTube feed. But for the longest time, oh, there's a nice looking Mike Trout. I like that. For the longest time, it's that box has not been working properly. I can't say I'm the most tech savvy person anymore. I used to be good with stuff like in college. I wasn't like the IT nerd, but I was somebody who you could go to for an easy fix. Now it's like I gotta relearn all this stuff. Trevor Larnack. There's Kellenic on a chrome. It's to the point now where even if it's not a first Bowman, you know, I still, certain stars I'm gonna give a little 1 cent love to. We just got started. This is how far we've gotten. Jordan Balazovic. And Glenn Allen Hill Jr. Again, any first Bowman chrome, I'm going to give a little sleeve because, you know, you look at, was it Yermin Hernandez, something like that. He's kind of caught fire early on, and he's a guy who probably would have been considered kind of like a throwaway rookie card. That's why it's good when all cards ship. You tell me you don't want it, that's fine. I got no problem with that. We'll figure out a way to find a home for it. Or it'll just stay in a deep, dark cave for years to come. But you know, think of all the things that have unexpectedly risen in value over the last 10 years. I would rather ship all the cards and let all the decisions be up to you. Nick Solak, Jackson Kowar, Bo Bichette rookie card. Mauricio Dubon. Like right here, you got 3 guys, all rookies in this year. All right. Tavares, Kirilloff, Madrigal, all rookies for 2021 cards. We got Gerard Encarnacion. And for the White Sox, something to start you guys off, a gold shimmer, 21 out of 50. 21 out of 50. Gold shimmer. Last year's Rookie of the Year, Kyle Lewis. Bryce baby, and the first autograph, 75 out of 100, Bello. He's not orange enough to be a minion, or yellow enough to be a minion, but for the Brewers, Micah Bello. Now, if the Brewers reversed their colors on the jersey, totally would be a minion. Robert Passan. 1 cent, love that paper Passan. Why not? And that's a wrap for the first stack. So teams are now closed. If you were thinking about getting in, think again. The definitive break continues to scroll at the bottom of your screen here. And that's the next one maybe to get into. That or Tribute. Which one do you guys want to happen first? Now, that's kind of a rhetorical question, because really how you would vote for that is by getting in the break that you want to see go first. Generally, baseball breaks at 25 teams. We'll schedule that bad boy up and let it rip. And again, even with this one, we ended up having 3 teams left over. That's how I amass my singles. And ooh, that's a nice one. We see some good stuff come out from there. Especially cards that will drop in such things like the rebreak, or someday, somewhere, we'll be back at a card show. And again, with definitive, don't forget, 10% off 3 teams or more. So a lot of times when it's a 3-team deal kind of break, which is most of them, I always say, best way, if what you're looking for is a return, is take a big team, take a medium-sized team, and then get a small team for either next to nothing, sometimes less than nothing. Or you can test the waters with another medium-sized team. But that's the way I like to recommend it. You got Brusdar, Gretterol, Wander Franco, Royce Lewis, Grant Little, Anthony Volpe, here comes the Bohm, ready or not. Joey Bart, another one. A lot of the prospects in last year's Bowman have since made it to the show. And will probably continue throughout the year. Chrome Bohm, that's right. We got Bayron Laura. All right, Rangers got a lot of good prospects out there. Still waiting to come up. Even with Anderson Tejada and Leody Taveras in the mix for rookie cards this year. And and it's arguable that they might be a little undervalued because they play for Texas. You know, it happens all the time. Antonio Cabello, who was part of a trade, another prospect for Texas at this moment. That's his Yankee card, but probably when Bowman draft comes around, maybe by Chrome, but I doubt it. Probably just missed the cutoff. We'll be seeing him in an updated uniform. Luis Garcia, not to be confused with the one in the Nationals. This kid's in the Phillies system. In 2019, I did manage to see a game with him while he was playing for the Lakewood Blue Claws. So he's the other Luis Garcia. And speaking of fun Rangers cards, we're going to go atomic on this shirt and apostle. So, atomic refractor, first Bowman Chrome. Things starting off pretty good deep in the heart of Texas. Texas is at full capacity in this break. Got Tatis, Randy Arozarena. And this was early in the year that this set came out. This year's will be coming out around the usual time. It's actually going to be a day before my birthday on April 28th. So, Gavin Lux.
There's nothing wrong with
Justice Sheffield.
That's Dad. I don't know what to do with it. What is that?
What? Are we,
Is that a Christmas tree? Look at
I don't think that's even Charlie Brown's Christmas tree.
Open the door. No, it's not.
Juan Soto. Jordan Yamamoto. How about Shohei Ohtani? White hot, man. And he's pulling double duty again. So there's Sam Huff's first Bowman card. And now this year he's featured as a rookie card. In the first stack, there was a gold shimmer, Blake Rutherford. So we got Dylan Carlson. There's Luis Garcia on the Nationals. And we got Isan Diaz and AJ Puck.
I dug it out. And I replanted the hostas that were attached to it. That was a little harder than I thought. I might not want to. Thought it would be easier than it was.
Remember that big one I ripped out of the ground? That big bush or tree or whatever it was that I ripped out of the ground? When we first moved here.
Like in a walkway.
The one that was in the back corner of the backyard.
That was an accident.
That was a
I
tree.
don't know what this is. I would like to identify it before I could replant it, but I don't know how big it gets. I don't know what it is.
Ripped a tree right out of the ground with my bare hands.
I'm pretty sure that like a bird must drop seeds in the middle of our stuff,
Uh-huh.
but it wasn't where I wanted it.
Gotcha.
And I don't know where to put it. I don't know how big it is. It doesn't look like a tree.
So here's the final stack for Bowman.
A small piece.
And then we'll let the hit parade go for a little while with a few boxes that are going to be kind of all killer, no filler. So we got Dustin May, Trent Grisham, Nico Horner, Nico Hulsizer. Well, yeah, now he's going to be retiring off Paul LaDuca's dime. That lawsuit might pay better than his pension. Hidden Fines, Joey Cantillo. So I guess Paul LaDuca was sharing some old baseball stories, and as the story goes, I believe this was Joe West. He was adjusting the strike zone for Billy Wagner because he liked to drive his 57 Chevy. So he just went in there and fired away, and things that should have been called balls. He was actually aiming for a little bit off the plate, supposedly. There's Matthew Lugo with an atomic 121 out of 150. So the insert atomics do get numbered. The Hall of Fame for what? Most hated umpire? There's another Lubob. So I don't know why, but they put him in both as a rookie and a prospect. They probably weren't sure what to do, so they just designed up the rookie card, and if that didn't work out, they could have just not printed it or replaced it or destroyed it or whatever. You know, if you notice, I always got to wonder, like, is it really a mistake? Because every once in a while there's a card missing. Like, there'll have been a design and then it just doesn't exist. You got to wonder if they're making room for somebody who they thought was going to be in the print run and whatnot. Acuna. In the same set, though, like sometimes in Bowman, you're a prospect, and then in Chrome, you end up with a rookie card or something like that. It was both in Bowman Chrome. No, it doesn't surprise me, I guess. Just kind of a waste. But again, same scenario there. Like Bowman, if in spring training they're announced that they're going to just be on the roster, they still have to be on the roster when they break camp. So Bellinger maybe was really close to the deadline. They already had him in the set as a prospect, because it was right around then. I think it was Bowman Platinum, actually, which, if I remember correctly, in 17, that was a retail release. I think it was the first return of that. And it was real close to the deadline for him to get into Chrome. So that would make sense in that scenario too, but I still think it's kind of silly. Brian Hayes. Again, so many of the prospect cards, they were ready to go either in 2020 or in 2021. All right, let's try one of these archive snapshots. What do you think? Well, he's going to have to rack up quite a few appearances if he's going to pay that off. You know there's going to be an appeal, and then they're going to go to the replay, and they're going to turn it over. Something that often happens when Joe West is umpiring. So Gotta watch out, he'll sue me next. Where the heck is it? There it is. So we got Willie Mays with the black and white parallel. Jose Urquidy. Glaber. Bo Bichette rookie. Tony Gonsolin. Bobby Bradley. And Steve Rogers, blue parallel. Those are hand numbered, 31 out of 50. For the Expos now, Nationals. And TJ Zuch of the Blue Jays is the autograph there. We got Inception. There's a couple of these in here, so let's open one now. So we got Yelich, Snell, Luis Garcia, and Vlad Jr. Your parallels are Carlos Correa and Andrew McCutchen, numbered to 62 out of 150. And then the autograph is going to be a patch card. David Peterson, 147 out of 199. METS, Mets. Yeah, we've hit some nice stuff in Inception. I think the best thing we hit was the Alec Boehm patch auto, number to 25. That wasn't too shabby. I got a 120 laying around here. I think I do. Alright, let's do this Prism next. Get some shiny stuff rolling here. That numbered? No, but it looks cool. 5 autos coming up, along with some shiny cards as well. Couple nice first rounders, serial numbered, coming up. So let's see what we got here. Jordan D. Valerio with a silver. And then autograph Freddie Zamora. I'll get a team on him in a minute. So, Freddie Zamora. Austin Hendrick with the Power Surge. You got that, like, kind of red Bojo kind of look there. 53 out of 99, CJ Van Eck. I think he's a Blue Jay. Chase Antle. That's a silver. Now this card does have, there's like a UV coating layer, and if you look, you can see that dip there. Sometimes Zamora's Brewers, that sounds familiar. I'll double check it, but that sounds right. We got Evan Carter. We hit him the other day, and I can't remember what team he's on. We hit him in Leaf Metal, I think. I'll look him up too. Hudson Haskin, Thunderstruck. So it's a blue, solid blue, not serial numbered. And then we're going to go Tiger Stripe again, Milan Tolentino. 78 out of 99. I don't know. I like the Tiger Stripe and the rattlesnake and all that better as short prints. Alika Williams. There's more with a base card. Zach McCambley with a silver. And Aaron Sabato. Carson Tucker with a solid red. Casey Martin. 43 out of 75. All right, we're going to know where the next two are from, I'll tell you that much. Nick Lofton with a silver. Numbered 42 out of 50. Justin Foscue, I believe, first rounder for the Rangers last year. So Justin Foscue, numbered to 50. Joey Weimer with a red wave, so not numbered. And then we got a snakeskin Clayton Beater. 3 out of 25. Okay, Zabato's Twins. Austin Martin. Wander Franco. I guess we'll give him a little 1 cent love anyway, right? It's Wander Franco. Nick Gonzalez. Big Pirates prospect. Brett Auerbach with a silver. And numbered 1 out of 15. Man, we've been hitting a lot of low-numbered stuff for this guy. Garrett Mitchell. Power moves, snakeskin, parallel. Garrett Mitchell, Brewers. One of 15. And then Pirates get the blue wave of Nick Gonzalez there. So not numbered, but again, not a bad one to get. I'll actually top load that. Why not? Brewers and Rangers are lighting it up. 41 out of 50, Daniel Cabrera. Gavin Stone and Austin Wells. And because prospects do get traded so often, I do generally double check. And Sabato. So 27th overall pick by the Twins. Evan Carter, should be no surprise here. Rangers. So that was another hit for the Rangers. Rangers are lighting up this break. Brewers are lighting up this break. Nice hit out of Inception for the Mets. So, yeah, and Freddie Zamora. Minor league season hasn't started, so he hasn't been able to do anything yet. He was a second-round pick for them. Now, what do we pick next? Let's go with the baseball. This is a nice little intermission one. Again, our standard tiebreaker rules apply on this. So, current player goes to the current team. Retired player gets randomized between any team that they played on for parts of 3 seasons or more. And there's some oddball things that have happened in the past. So if there's a team logo or a team-specific inscription, then that kind of goes to that team. We've also had World Series balls come out, and the consensus was, well, if it's a World Series ball from a particular year, not just a World Series inscription, but the actual baseball is a World Series ball, then you kind of go with what team they played with in that World Series.
All different shells. They're not right now. You still alive?
Yeah.
Oh. I didn't hear you talking.
Do you see this?
I see a lot of those all over the house.
All right. Tell it to the governor.
Ellie, come join us.
And this is a perfect example of what I was just talking about. This individual was a 10-time All-Star, 4-time National League Cy Young Award winner. He's won the pitching Triple Crown and was inducted into the Hall of Fame in 1994. Now, normally there'd be a couple teams that this would be randomized between, but this ball numbered 3 out of 6 is on a 1980 World Series ball. Isn't that freaky? James Paxton done for the year after going back to the Mariners. Look at that. Man, he could have had a good career if he could just stay healthy. So, 1980 World Series ball. And ironically, this is the same guy who was kind of the big hit in our tribute break the other day. So, Steve Carlton. And I'm trying to see which games he pitched in. Steve Carlton winning game 2. And the deciding game 6 against the Royals that year. So 1980 World Series ball. And that is numbered 3 out of 6. So that is going to go to the Phillies. So, yeah, I'm curious to see what they're going to grade those. I gotta admit, I mean, right now they don't quite have the staff to get too much stuff graded. So it's good that at least you know your cards aren't going to be held up forever. I think that's a major plus with them. And we're kind of still learning if that's going to be the future go-to for lower value cards. HGA, CSG, I think one of them is going to take that market. PSA does not want that burden anymore. BGS does not want that burden because otherwise they wouldn't respond with price increases all the time. SGC hasn't been able to handle the volume. They've said they don't want it. So who's going to be the new go-to for your flagship tops base type cards and stuff like that? Going to be interesting to see whether it's going to be HGA or CSG. I think it's going to be one of those two companies. All right, Donruss. So back to the 2021 players for a hot minute. Again, we got a couple breaks to look out for. One's going to be another random team baseball break. All right, this one's going to have something I've been holding on to for a couple weeks now. And when you see what it is, there's a good chance that this is going to sell out pretty fast. Just saying. There's definitely going to be some intrigue here. What the heck is that? Okay. Donruss hit pretty big in the last baseball break we did with Tribute. So not only did we see a nice shadow box Steve Carlton come out in Tribute, but we had a Dylan Carlson autograph also grace us with its presence. So Donruss, no slouch. And you've seen a pretty decent return on the big rookies out of Donruss this year. Even if you look up the prices for lots on rated rookies, they're definitely getting more respect than they have in previous years. I do miss the Rapper Redemption stuff, though. Maybe they'll bring that back again sometime. Oh, yeah, we do have the first hit from Donruss here. So we got Kyber Ruiz, Jose Ramirez, 390 out of 2021. And your hollow blue, Clark Schmidt of the Yankees. Rhys Hoskins, Patrick Corbin, Dylan Carlson, Yelich seeming to have some issues with his back. I think he's day-to-day. I don't think he's on the IL yet. 148 out of 372, Ichiro. Pedro Martinez, hollow blue. Unleashed, 12 out of 149, Yordan Alvarez, who is back at it. And last I checked, he was hitting pretty well. And then Jose Ramirez with the hollow blue. Yeah, and that was part of the performance issue with him last year. Again, not a very high average last year. And there's another Yelich. This one is the Liberty parallel. 1157 out of 2021, Andre Dawson. There's a cubby there. Austin Meadows. Gavin Lux for the Dodgers, 221 out of 349. And then a hollow blue of Tyler Stevenson. Alex Kirilloff. Bobby Dalbec, 1491 out of 2021. Matt Olson. Joey Bart, rated rookie. Paul Goldschmidt with the blue. And Dodgers, Kyber Ruiz. Yeah, definitely JBJ you can count on with the glove. That's a for sure. Next stack. Looking for the next hit. That's not a bad parallel. I like that. So again, continuing to push along with baseball, we have 2 Pick Your Team breaks featuring new higher end products. One is the second part of our tribute Plus, which includes a box of Donruss, just like the one we're opening right now. And then we have the break scrolling at the bottom of your screen, which features even higher up the food chain, a box of Definitive. And to make sure everybody gets cards in that, we also upgraded that a little bit, and we made it a box of 2021 Top Series 1 Jumbo. Yaz, 1269 out of 2021. The modern millennial version. Good golly, Paul Molidor, 111 out of 500. Flaherty with the blue. Troy Glaus, 1675 out of 2021. Jonathan Papelbon. .562 out of 999. Babe Ruth, Elite Series. Mike Trout, Blue Hollow. The Molitor, usually on these cards, they're on their team from 1987. So yeah, Brewers. Like Palmeiras is on the Cubs.
Ellie, can you bring me my phone?
So I think they kept that kind of true to form on the 87s. Casey Mize, Pedro with the Blue Stars, Ozuna, Luis Patino, 61 out of 2021, Ozzie Smith, Cardinals, and Gary Carter for the Mets. And Dylan Carlson, 1259 out of 2021. There's Adam Wainwright.
Here.
And last stack of packs for Donruss. So we got, what, 2 hits we're waiting on? Trade. didn't see any notifications, but I did not see a response. Did you? So definitely I need to know if you guys agreed to trade, and I need to hear it from both of you. Autograph here. Okay, I gotta have him confirm that he agreed to it. On the post, there was no indication of a response. Uh, 2021, that parallel is based on the current year, kind of like the Topps Gold. Okay. Kybert Ruiz, 1373 out of 2021. Same parallel as that Carlson, so that'll go nicely with the autograph we just pulled a minute ago. The dog ate chalk.
Dog attempted to eat chalk. Go get a drink of water, you weirdo, lunatic.
Ian Anderson, 42 out of 100.
Get a drink of water.
Josh Donaldson. Tony Two Bags.
Writing as well.
393 out of 2021 for Rendon. You also got Nelson Cruz with the hollow blue.
What side?
The Tolminator.
Upstairs.
Blue Star parallel, Starling Marte.
Okay.
Hollow blue, Eloy Jimenez. .686 out of 2021. Aroy. And Bartolo Colon. Hits, no. But there's an Oriole. Tim Anderson, 307 out of 999. And the Rocket with the hollow blue. Marlins, Nick Neidert. So, pitcher auto there. Jordan Alvarez, blue. Tyler Stevenson. And 80 out of 99 for the Phillies. Here comes the Bohm. Alec Bohm, numbered to 99. A little chippy at the bottom and the top on that one. But Lance Lynn. And let's do the other snapshots box. Got Glaber with the black and white parallel. Mike Schmidt. Gavin Lux. Mike Yastrzemski. The insert card. Robert rookie for the White Sox. Dustin May. Nico Horner. Polar Bear. Oh, man. Well, another TJ Zeuch for the Blue Jays. Blue on that. All right. Ultimate Draft. Let's see what we got over here. All right. So 2019 was this individual's only minor league season because 2020 got canceled, as we all know. So Twins international prospect, Misael Urbina. Misael Urbina. Wonder if he's on the Bowman checklist this year. Next one here. Looks like another international prospect. Yeah. And he's got a 314 career average in a couple minor league seasons. Few home runs, ability to steal. Miguel Vargas. So destination LA for the Dodgers. Okay, yeah, he sent me the screenshot, so. Next guy here, this one's an extended rookie card, as Leaf likes to put. Bringing back stuff from the past that sometimes we like it and sometimes we don't. We like Pro Set. Did we really like extended rookie cards? I feel like they always caused arguments. But second rounder. This one's going to the Royals. Ben Hernandez. So second round pick for Kansas City last year. And here's one for the A's. Tyler Soderstrom, their first round catching prospect. And we just talked about this guy earlier in Bowman. So this is Antonio Cabello. And again, there's nothing naming the team here. So this one goes to the Rangers. He was traded for, who was it for? Profar? I don't know. The trade never made sense to begin with. This one's pretty easy. This one's numbered 11 out of 50. Now, this guy is not a prospect. This guy is actually one of the hottest hitters going right now. And that's going to go to the Braves. Ronald Acuna Jr. Odor, that was it. Yeah, Rangers have kind of dismantled, I mean, if it ain't working, dismantled a lot of guys that were staples there for forever. And I need 75s for these. Bear with me a second. So Braves get an Acuna. And then we got one box of Inception left. Throwback feels a little thicker. That might not shake around in the 100. Let's see. That works. I don't think they have. I will have to take a look-see later when we do our recap. But first, the 9th and final box for the break. Dawn of Greatness. Oh, we got a nice little case hit here. So we got Nate Pearson with the green. 23 out of 75. Matt Chapman. And numbered 5 out of 20 for the Padres. Remember, this is dawn of greatness, so this is great players at the dawn of their career. So it might not be the team they're most well known for. We've seen guys like Bryce Harper in this series as a national, which I guess he's more known as a national now, maybe at the end of his career. Well, that was more the rookie flashback, but you know what I mean. So right here they have Ozzie Smith. They've had Miggy Cabrera in the Marlins. We hit that last year, I think, numbered to 25. So this one's out of 20 and on card. Ozzie Smith, Dawn of Greatness. I hope they find a way to write Nikki Cross in there in a strong light after Alexa Bliss wrecked her character. I like Nikki Cross. All right, recap time. So we'll mention some honorable mentions too. Nick Gonzalez had a blue wave. Mets, David Peterson, number to 199. And no, you're not seeing double. We opened 2 boxes and got the same guy, TJ Zeuch, ×2 for the Jays. Gold Shimmer, Blake Rutherford. Phillies, Alec Bohm. Can't forget the baseball that we hit. We had a Steve Carlton 1980 World Series baseball. So that goes to the Phillies because that was kind of a team-specific event. Misael Urbina, I forget, did we say he was a twin? Miguel Vargas for the Dodgers to go along with this Kybert Ruiz. Dylan Carlson out of 2021. Nick Neidert for the Marlins. Where did I put that stack? There. Royals, Ben Hernandez. A's, Tyler Soderstrom. Okay, there it is. Rangers have this atomic shirt and apostle. Evan Carter. Justin Foscue. And Antonio Cabello to 50. Braves, Ronald Acuna. Well, I don't know what happened, but Wyatt was supposedly supposed to win the match. And then, I don't know, they changed the... They flipped the script at the last minute. Brewers, you got Freddie Zamora. Micah Bello for out of 100. And numbered 1 out of 15, Garrett Mitchell. And then Padres, Dawn of Greatness, Ozzie Smith, numbered to 20. That's no surprise either. Did he change his mind or did he just forget? You know, he's getting a little up there. So thank you all for those who participated in the 9-box mixer. Hey, let's get definitive and tribute rolling, and maybe one of those for tonight. I'd love to see definitive go, because I've been dying for like months to bust a higher end baseball product like that. All right, don't get me wrong, tribute's fun too, and I'll take it. But I would really love to see definitive, so we're gonna push both of those. Well, yeah, there was a reason why they gave it to Riddle. The person who was supposed to win was unavailable, and everybody else had programs that being the U.S. champion would have not made sense. Sometimes they do the right thing for the right reason. So, and if anybody has any personal requests, hit me up as well. So that's all I got for right now. And hopefully we'll rip you new one a little later. Have a good afternoon. Correct, yes. That was when Keith Lee got pulled last minute, and I believe Mia Yim got pulled from the show as well. So, I don't know. Apparently, the Denver Broncos are not going to be attending off-season workouts. So, I don't know. The saga continues. Well, sometimes, you know, you end up being Wally Pipp and you miss your opportunity. All right. So again, we'll see everybody soon. And if you have any questions, just hit me up on Messenger. Be happy to help you out.